For my Survivor Series 2017 review. So, just watched it, got finished watching it, and it was a pretty fun show. Lots of great matches and pretty interesting development, you know. Maybe a little bit less than I thought was going to happen, but I liked it. So, covering from a cold, so my voice is a little bit, but alright, I'm going to start off with the review. So, the New Day and the Shield, they had an opener. That was 4 stars. I want to explain this match. It was one of my dream matches, respect the New Day, one of my favorite groups, the Shield, their history, starting their careers, WWE and Survivor Series. So it's a great opener. So both teams did an awesome job. Next match I want to go to is the traditional Survivor Series Women's 5-on-5. Match was okay. I mean, I liked it. It was pretty good, so I give it 3 stars. Now, I want to say that the moments I enjoyed the most were in between, like with the whole Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka. That was a pretty good exchange. Other parts in here, Suka did really well. Sasha Banks did awesome. She wasn't so Survivor, but she did really good. So I gave it 3 stars. Okay. Next match did a little bit better than I thought, The Miz versus Baron Corbin. Now, this match, between two heels, IC champion, US champion was Baron Corbin, and the IC champion was The Miz. So they had a pretty okay match. I give it 2 3/4 stars. So they did have interesting exchange toward the finish. Miz did an awesome counter, so I give it near 3 stars. It was almost there. Next match I really enjoyed was Usos versus Cesaro. Very underrated tag teams. Very underrated match, Give it 3 3/4 stars, It was borderline 4 stars, but it was like a vintage Uso moment, in that match. It was like a match they would have in 2014. And they were really running and gunning, so they were playing like semi-babyface. Both teams are kind of like heels, but Usos are on the way to becoming back to faces. So this was a great match for them. Cesaro and Sheamus brought their A games. Cesaro's always awesome. So yeah, near 4 stars, but 3 3/4. All right, the next match was Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, great match. So give it about 3 stars and a quarter. I'd say that they had enough time. So all these matches got enough time. So that's very good. And the women had enough time to work. It was psychology, all those other things. So it's a really good match. I give it 3 stars and a quarter. I'm saying the star ratings twice on purpose. Next match we have AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. Alright, so this match started off with Brock Lesnar dominating. Then, it basically turned into an awesome back and forth. AJ Styles took control of the match at some point. So, lots of forearms and elbows and all that. He never hit the Styles Clash, but there was great near falls and exchanges. Mainly on Lesnar's kicking out. He was mainly the one kicking out of stuff. AJ didn't really kick out of... he didn't really kick out like F5 or anything. I wish he did. It would have improved the match, but I give this match 4 stars. I'm a near fall fan. I like finishers. People kicking out of finishers. I know some people hate it, but it's my guilty pleasure. The next match I want to talk about, this is the last match of the night. Match that it's been building on for the show. Raw vs. Smackdown traditional 5-on-5. A Smackdown versus Raw. I already said it. Going for a sickness, but match happened. The main event: Kurt Angle, Triple H, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor versus John Cena, Randy Orton, Shane McMahon, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the glorious Bobby Roode. Great exchanges here. Some fun, awesome matchups that they really had the crowd, going for. So yeah, it was great. Well, I got a little bit flat after Shinsuke Nakamura got eliminated, but I would say it continued being great. I would still give it 4 stars, but I know some people would find the ending rather flat. But it did build on to other things in the future, so I'm interested to see where this goes. Braun Strowman is probably going to be a huge fixture on Raw. You thought they would go for the Triple H Shane matchup, the Triple H Kurt Angle matchup, but now it's looking like, even with what happened with Kurt, Triple H, Braun Strowman is that guy. They gave him the rub. He's that guy. So I'm waiting to see that develop, but it's going to be fun. Peace. Well, the whole show I'd give an 8.5 out of 10. It was really awesome for me, and every match really delivered. It wasn't really a bad match. It's debatable. It's arguable that The Miz vs. Baron Corbin is like sort of that match, but hey, it was okay. I liked it. And then, another thing about the main event, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens found a way on the show. They interrupted. I actually thought Jason Jordan would be the person to do that for Kurt Angle, but, they didn't want to have it be repetitive, so it all worked out really, They didn't have anyone attack Braun Strowman because, again, this is probably the one where he tied up loose ends. He took out Kane and all those other people before Survivor Series just to tie the loose ends. So that's why I knew he wouldn't be attacked, because that would be the only way he'd get eliminated. So I knew he'd be involved, like being the sole survivor, or something crazy would have to happen. But yeah, he's being built to look like a real superstar, so he's the future. John Cena got eliminated in the middle of it. His character sort of stepping back, but it's also sort of encouraging new talent to develop new things, and it's very like a I don't know, a little bit of a parody of his original character. Sometimes I think he's making fun of himself a little bit, but it's cool. Alright, but 8.5 out of 10.